Tomorrow will mark 1 year since the death of Breonna Taylor. Louisville police officers executed a no-knock warrant on her home, mistaking it for another apartment. They broke through her front door with a battering ram at night. Taylor's boyfriend said he thought they were intruders and shot them. The officers fired back, killing Taylor. In the days and weeks after the death of George Floyd, her story added to the chorus of people calling for justice at Black Lives Matter protests and for people to rally against violence against black women, prompting the hashtag Say Her Name. The Kentucky Attorney General took her case to a grand jury. No officers were criminally charged for Taylor's death. One officer was charged with first-degree wanton endangerment for putting Taylor's neighbors in danger, a decision that led to more protests. NBC News correspondent Antonia Hylton joins us now from Louisville. So, Antonia, Breonna Taylor's mother is speaking out. Tell us more about how she's doing and what she's saying 1 year later.
Good morning, Joe. Breonna Taylor's mother, TAMIKA Palmer, has been speaking out in advance of this 1 year anniversary on Saturday of her daughter's killing. And what she has been saying to reporters, including our very own Blaine Alexander, is that she feels like life has been a bit of a roller coaster, that she has to take each day one step at a time, and that she's experiencing frequently ups and downs. The family acknowledges that they received a multi-million-dollar settlement from the city and that there have been some important reforms since her passing, including a ban on no-knock warrants and some new requirements around body cameras for officers. But ultimately, nobody has been charged and held responsible for the killing of Breonna Taylor. And without that, the family feels like no justice has been served, and it's hard for them to find healing. Take a listen to what TAMIKA Palmer recently said at a press conference.
You've seen us gather, march, protest, cry. It's crazy how long it's been. What you won't see, though, is us divide on what we want.
Come on. That's right. That's right. That's right.
It really ain't that hard.
That's right.
Tom, why you got a job to do?
Yeah. That's right.
That's all we asking you to do.
Yeah.
You're hearing TAMIKA Palmer there say that Tom Wise has a job to do, and I want to explain that quickly. Tom Wise is the Commonwealth attorney here, and activists are now calling for him to prosecute the officers. His office is separate from that of the Attorney General, David Cameron, and people now want to see him take on these cases and investigate the officers himself.
And Antonia, the rallying cries in Louisville aren't getting any quieter. What are organizers aiming to achieve today, this weekend, and in the months ahead?
That's right. Activists here are planning to use this weekend's events, which start tonight and are going to flow through Sunday, to really keep Breonna Taylor's memory alive here in the city, but across the world. You're going to hear a lot of talk about accountability and transparency. There is deep anger here at city officials, at the Louisville Metro Police Department, and people are worried that without transformative change, without someone being held accountable for the killing itself, that the door has been left open for future cases like Breonna Taylor's. Take a listen to Tamika Mallory. She is an organizer here and leader with Until Freedom.
I want to make it clear because there are some people who say, well, there has been progress. At least 3 officers have been fired. But that is a human resource issue. Well, that to us means that there was a decision made between an employer and employees. And we're glad that they did that. But we're not here for human resource business. We are here for justice for Breonna Taylor.
Tamika Mallory there has been on the front lines of the fight here, expected to see on the ground this weekend. There are going to be some events and some small gatherings at Jefferson Square Park around the corner from me today. But really what people are looking forward to is a mass protest happening throughout the day tomorrow. And people say it's going to be one of the biggest marches that the city has seen in months. Joe.
All right, Antonia Hylton, thank you so much.